Mics are hot.
Yes.
All right, we're live, everyone.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Landopolo, welcome to the show.
This is me in the flesh.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it. Hope you like the beer.
Yeah, we this is like the first time we've actually had a in-person conversation.
It's true. It's first time.
So it should be
Kind of
interesting.
nervous.
What is your? I guess what's your actual name?
Orlando.
Okay.
My middle name's Polo.
Because I assume that, but
Yeah, but
do you go by Lando?
yeah.
Or it just depends on who it
whichever's
is.
clever, I guess. People will be like, yeah. Usually people just call me Lando.
Yeah.
But my middle name's Polo, which is Landopolo. It originated because in high school, and my friends that we would go raving with, we had like 3 Orlandos in the group. There was just so to differentiate us, they would call me Landopolo.
Yeah.
So I mean, even when they would say Lando, we'd all turn around. But
yeah.
Specifically, I was Landopolo, and it kind of just stuck.
Did you have another alias before that, or did you always go by that?
Yeah, Charlie. Hey. God damn it. God, sorry. He wants to like be with people.
What's up, dude?
I could pull him off if you want.
He just,
Come here,
as long as he lays down, he'll be good.
He will. He likes new people.
Yeah.
Wait, what were we saying?
Did you go by another alias?
Oh
before
yeah.
that?
I think just 2 other names. The first one was Drebin. I got it from Frank Drebin from one of my favorite movies growing up was Naked Gun. And have you ever seen the Naked Gun movies? Damn, you need to watch those. You'll learn a thing or two.
I'm not a huge
movies fan.
Yeah.
You like movies?
No, I do like movies. There's all these old iconic movies that I've never seen.
Damn.
You know, I've been trying to watch them, like Pulp Fiction.
It's a good one.
Yeah, just all those old iconic movies I haven't seen.
So just take a day off and
yeah.
watch them all. Anyway, it was a favorite movie of mine, and the main character's name was Frank Drebin.
Yeah.
It's a comedy movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I never DJ'd when I had that name. This was like 2012, 2011.
This was just producing?
Yeah. Nah, it was DJing, but I wasn't actively, I was only like 22, 21. So I wasn't like actively DJing or doing anything. I was still raving a lot. I would DJ profusively in my garage.
Yeah.
And because I was living with my brother at his house for like a few years. That's when I first got my equipment, when I was like 21 or 20. 20. Yeah, I was 20. And
what year was this?
2010. Yeah, that's when I bought my system, my full setup, the MK3 1000s and the DJM 800. And it was good. It was my favorite.
Because they didn't even have controllers back then, right?
No, I don't think so. I think there was controllers that existed, but nothing like at the capacity they are now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was mainly just CDJs were still kind of somewhat new, unless you were like in the club scene.
Yeah.
Because my brother, he didn't know anything about the Pioneer CDJs until I bought them, and then he was like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "This is crazy." And then he started buying the 2000s and like the newer versions, and he was like super into them. But he was a vinyl DJ growing up. He had CDJs actually that I started learning on.
Yeah.
And they were like these little things called American DJ. It was like a box, and it had 2 wheels on it. Hey. Had 2 little jog wheels and like stop, pause. God damn it. I feel like I have to move in. He wants to sniff everything.
I can cut this.
Maybe I'll just put him outside.
I think once he just like lays down, he'll be good.
I'm pretty sure he's just inspecting everything. He's like,
yeah.
Because, I mean, he's always laying here. Yeah, I should be fine. He's just sniffing it. Get out of there. But what was I going to say is, man, I don't trust him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. There was like these little CDJs that my brother would use when he would play like family parties and weddings, and he used to play in Rosarito a lot for Peanuts and Beer. If you're ever familiar with that.
Peanuts and beer.
Yeah, Papa's and Beer. My bad.
I was like,
It's Peanuts and Beer, but it's Papa's and Beer. It's like one of like the notorious clubs in TJ.
Yeah.
Or that whole area of Mexico. But he would DJ there pretty often, and so it wasn't until I started DJing in 2007 ish when I started practicing it. It was in his garage using those little things, and I would go on YouTube and watch Justice, like one of their sets. It was a I Love Techno set. It was a festival. And I would go look for all the tracks that they would play, and I would try to redo their whole set with that little fucking American DJ thing. And it was cool. That's kind of like how I got into to DJing. Although I was living with my brother, and he's been a DJ. The idea of DJing never occurred to me until like I was like 17 when one of my friends, because we used to go to a lot of raves and parties together. He's like, we should DJ. And I was like, yeah, try it. Now I'm at the top.
This was in LA?
Yeah, West Covina.
West Covina. Is that where you grew up?
La Puente, West Covina. I was born in OC, surprisingly, but I had to get out of there quick. So I went back home to La Puente, and yeah, it was kind of hood.
Yeah, if you go up on the hill, it's a little nicer, you know. But if you're like on the other side of the 10, is that the 10? Yeah, that's the 10. Yeah, once you get like in between, like closer to the 210, that's when it gets a little more hood.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. No, it's where we were living when I was a kid was definitely closer to the 210, like near what was it? Nogales, if you're familiar with that area. Nogales.
Mm-mm.
My brothers went to or my siblings, they all went to Nogales High School. That was a pretty hood area. Like, I remember they used to shoot at our house twice, as I can remember. Our house got shot at your house? Yeah, because one of my brothers was in a gang growing up. So one of my brothers was in gangs growing up. Mm-hmm. My oldest brother was a DJ. He would DJ all the parties. And then my sister would just go.
Yeah.
And they raved back in the day. Not my cholo brother though. He didn't really like the raving. He hates electronic music.
Yeah,
he loves loud ass fucking like Latino gangster rap. And it's funny,
like 90s shit.
Yeah, but it's how he is. But was I saying? Wait, what was I saying? Damn.
You were going to raves a lot.
Yeah. I was going to raves a lot. And what was I doing? I don't know how I could afford any of it when I look back, because I mean all the raves are like maybe $20.
And where were all these raves at?
Back in like 12, 13, 14 years ago, all the fun parties were in Redlands.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, like I had friends that were like, so when I got into raving, I remember it was like senior year. My friend, this girl I had just met at the time, I think. Anyway, it was like English class, and it's like my first period. And she one day was like, leans over, she's like, "You want to go to a rave with me?" And I was like, me being cool as fuck, I was like, "Yeah,
hell yeah." And
so we went, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, this is interesting." I was like, "This is cool." So anyway, it's like a 45-minute drive out there. It was this club called what's Batman's hometown again?
Gotham.
It's called the Gotham. It was half Gotham Club, and the other half was like another section of the club that was called I always forget the name of it. I can never remember the name of it. Years. Anyway, it's legendary. Like, I've seen so many DJs there. I saw Dirty Vegas there, which was random as fuck. I was like, that's Dirty Vegas. They were like a band, kind of.
Yeah.
And they were playing in front of like 60 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is Dirty Vegas. Days go by.
Is it still around?
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of. I haven't seen anything. The Redlands that whole area is nothing anymore. So it was that club that was like in between every massive, which is a festival now, you would go to Redlands, and it would either be Gotham, where they had a lot of sick parties, and they were like banger parties every weekend. Like, it was kind of rare that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Because all the DJs were just like, and also I was new, so I was like, everything's sick.
Yeah.
That's very true. And then they had the other legendary spot was the water park, Pharaoh's Water Park. It was closed down, but they used it for raves, and it was like where Skrillex started. Like,
this was like underground stuff.
Yeah. It was all legal. Yeah, it was illegal as fuck. It was crazy illegal. Like, there's so much that happened, but it was sick. Like, it was tight as fuck. If anyone was going to a rave, like, it was over there.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, my first like big festival was EDC 08.
That was the first one, wasn't it?
No, it's been going on for like since the 90s.
No, I think that was the first EDC, unless it was the first EDC at the Coliseum, right?
No, it's been around at the Coliseum. It's 2007. It was there. I think 2007 and 6 it was there. I know for sure it was there before 2008, but EDC started out in some like I can't remember.
I guess it was just called like, I guess it was just like their festival at the time. It wasn't like a specific event, you know.
What, EDC? Well,
because now it's like one of many. You know, like that was like their only.
EDC was Insomniac.
Yeah.
Go Ventures, which was their like brother or sister, younger brother. Mm-hmm. He's chewing on some like human skin. So it used to be Insomniac and this other company called Go Ventures.
Yeah.
And they always threw parties together. They were amazing. Go Ventures also had an October festival for Halloween called Monster Massive. That was the shit. Yeah, like that's where I first saw Deadmau5 play, like when he was playing out here for the first time. So many amazing artists, and it was sick. It was great. It was like we only had like 5 massives a year. It wasn't like every month.
Yeah.
And EDC was like $90 at the door, you know? And even then it was like, fuck, $90.
Yeah. Because you're not buying tickets online back then.
No, back then you would go to a skate shop and buy a ticket. And
That's
it was
crazy.
Like, it was like $30. And again, I don't know as kids how I was affording that. But I know a lot of us were selling our Xboxes and we're like,
yeah,
well, we're gonna. I don't know how it was so cheap. I don't know how good we had it. But yeah, I was doing a lot of raving. And I had my DJ equipment. I was always practicing music. I developed the idea of understanding storytelling early on because the DJs I liked told stories, like Justice or Axwell. I realized a lot of the Swedish artists and Australian were really good at telling stories and DJing. So I was like gravitating towards that, and I got out of electro. This is around the time Hardfest came out, and Justice was playing, and I was like, "This is so sick," but I don't think I'm really into this music anymore. I kind of want to see like Dirty South, you know. So I was sticking more with like the Go Venture stuff and shit, or Insomniac too. But then they had like a falling out, and then Go Ventures isn't. They came back now just recently, but then Insomniac had to like step up. And then I think that was after 2010 or 11 was the last. Marcos is home. He's cool. He has blue eyes. Check it out.
Is he from Jalisco?
No, he's a West Covinian, unfortunately. Yeah, he makes the pottery in the house.
Do your other roommates DJ?
Yeah, Jesse. He goes, or to all of us, he's Jeebus.
Yeah. What up?
We're on the Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Are you coming from work? Oh, the hike. Yeah. How was it? Did you find yourself? Stupid. Just kidding. Wait. Well. Okay. Sorry. I'm still kind of high. So. On life.
Monster Mass.
Yeah. So Monster Massive. Dang. And yeah. Well, when did you get into raving?
2016. 2017 or 2018.
Okay.
So it hasn't been that long.
It's almost a decade now. You're kind of unk.
The first big festival was Escape 2018, I think.
Cool. Escape was pretty cool when that came around. Before Escape, it used to be, damn it. It was, my favorite was Nocturnal.
Yeah.
Nocturnal.
Was this at the, what's it called? San Bernardino?
Yeah, everything was in San Bernardino. Redlands too.
Yeah.
Like it was Redlands, San Bernardino. There was occasional underground parties here in downtown.
Yeah.
That I would come to, but they would do it. I don't know if they really do this anymore, but for a lot of the underground parties, you would call the hotline, and they'll tell you the address. And so I got to live like the last of that.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool. And then so you go to the address, and it's a bus, and you get in the bus, and then they drive you to the location, which is like one of the warehouses.
Yeah.
Right here. And I remember that was an experience. It's kind of unsettling when you're doing it. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you don't.
What am I doing?
That's like the best part of it, though.
And then you get to the party, and everyone's like, "What's up? Here's candy."
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm a raver.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, and I was doing that like every other weekend, if not every weekend. It was so addicting, and it was more for sure about the music, because although being a spectacle and all that was like coming up, it wasn't what it is today. Like lasers weren't really a thing. It was like the flashing white lights was like the sickest thing.
Yeah.
It still is. I prefer that over lasers any day. Like
just
if you
like
had
the strobe.
if you had one strobe and a good sounding system, that's all you fucking need. And I remember it, especially Monster Massive, or Love Fest 2008. I remember seeing a local legend. His name is DJ Reza. He's what got me into like house music as a kid. Although I grew up listening to it, I didn't understand what house music was.
Yeah.
I just thought it was music because my oldest brother was always playing like really good hip hop and house music. But to me, growing up, it was just music.
Yeah.
And then when I had to find my music on my own, I had refound everything growing up. But yeah, I went to go to Love Fest, and I realized he was playing like somewhat like tribal house music.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whoa, this is like, the groove is different. The groove. It was like Beware the Groove almost. And that's when I was like, oh shit, this is cool. And I got into more deep like house music. Damn, I'm like remembering all this stuff right now. But yeah, man, at a certain point, Insomniac eventually moved to Vegas, 2011 or 2012.
It was 12.
Yeah, that was my last EDC. That's when I realized what they were doing. I was like, oh shit, like they're trying to do Tomorrowland now.
Yeah.
And then if you would have experienced EDC like 2010 or 11, that was legendary shit. It was so fun. It was the most fun I've ever had. And it didn't rely that much on lights and lasers, production. It was all just like the DJs they were booking, and like it was like great. It was, and I was expecting that at EDC Vegas, and it was cool, but it was, I knew, I could tell what they were going for. I was like, okay, like I think they're gonna shoot for Tomorrowland.
Yeah, like the Disneyland.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. But also, I was like, damn, this is a lot of energy. Like I'm not I in my whole raving life, I wasn't really into drugs that much. Like even today, I prefer to eat. Honestly, hell yeah, dude. Because when I was going to a lot of raves, I was really big into shuffling.
Yeah.
And
so you're just burning calories.
Dude, I was burning. Like I could have easily. I'd be a millionaire by now if I would have just made YouTube tutorials.
That's hilarious.
But that's all I would fucking do, 8 hours straight.
Yeah.
And that's really what I went for, was just to dance. And what was I gonna say? God damn it! I keep going. The food. But no, yeah. Even the food's expensive over there, man. Fucking EDC. But no, so I stopped going. Anyway, I realized like EDC's like 3 days now, and it's like you're going to Vegas, which is energy. Then you got to go to the festival, which is like you got to pull that out of your ass, and then you go home by like daytime, like the sun's coming up when you go home.
Yeah.
And then it's like you gotta sleep 6 hours and do it right away. Get it good. By day 3, I was like, "Fuck this." Yeah. I was like, "Dog, like I don't roll like that." And then that was the last time I went. I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, by day 3, dude, your feet hurt, your back hurts. You're just like, dude, I just want to be in my own bed.
Yeah. And then when I was telling you earlier, I went to Escape a couple of years ago because I was able to play. Shout out the Passport team. Are you familiar with Passport?
Where you can go to all the.
Yeah, I think they had it available for like a certain amount of time. Yeah, and then anyone you there's still a thing, but only if you've bought it when the time is out.
Grandfathered in.
So you're grandfathered in, and one of my friends works it. The whole team is really great. It's ran by women. They're really good. They run that shit like the Navy. And my friend booked me to play it, and it was cool. I got to get in for free and all. But then I took time to actually go experience the festival, and it's so corporate now. There's no space to sit. Everything is something to look at. Everything's like a
spectacle.
Yeah. Like there's bars within the walk, like the big areas where people could just like sit and kind of like cuddle puddle. There's not really any cuddle puddles anymore. Yeah. It's a bar. Like there'll just be a bar area where people can just mingle, which is cool. I'm not hating on it. It was just very different. I was like, oh shit, like there's nowhere to like, it's just like for big groups to sit. It's just everything's moving all the time. I thought that was interesting. The DJs were cool. Everyone was kind of boring. I could tell all the DJs were being safe.
Yeah.
But understandable, rightfully so. Like I get it. But the locals were killing it. That's something I did realize. I have one of my friends, his name's Mark. He works with Insomniac, and they play, or he helps curate too, one of the stages. I think it's the Voodoo stage. But he likes to bring on local talent, techno and house, and I was having so much fun. They were killing it. And yeah, I didn't get to go this past year because I was too sleepy.
To EDC?
Or Escape.
What's the other one?
Yeah, they all got names now.
Why can't I think
Escape?
No.
Halloween. Just Escape Halloween.
Yeah. That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah. I have not been to EDC yet in recent times. I don't think I'm too eager to go.
Yeah. There's just so many other options now.
Yeah. Like the coffee shop down the street has a party every Sunday, and that shit cracks. Oh, fuck. Coffee at 11 a.m., 10 a.m., going crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a thing, though.
The coffee shop thing, I just can't. I can't, dude.
It's I'd accept it if it was more like reggaeton.
I understand what they're trying to do with it.
I do too.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, Zynga. I get that, and I'm the same. It's fun. It looks cool. Like but like making it a party. Not everything has to be a party.
It's very influencer-y feeling, which is
greed.
Yeah,
it's boring.
It's very LA. It's
very Instagram.
I was just talking about this with somebody else. LA has like a big music scene now, but you go to some of these parties and these people just stand around.
Yeah.
You know? They just go to parties to be the cool guy, you know? No one's actually dancing. Everyone's kind of just talking. You know? It's just a way different feel than a lot of other parties that I've gone to. It obviously depends which ones you're going to. There's good ones in LA for sure.
Yeah.
But I've just been to certain ones. I'm like, dude, these people are just like, they're just like LA influencer people.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I've noticed a lot, and it's so boring. Because usually before I try to play an event, I'll go to the party, check it out, and I'll kind of like, maybe not critique it, but I'll be like, what they need is like someone hiring better artists.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell where they're lacking, and it's usually because of that specific person. But I mean, I don't go complain. I don't go, yo, you need to book me because I'll make people dance. Like I'm not like that. It's just like I wish more people were just aware of the choices they make when it comes to artists that you're putting on. So yeah, I mean, yeah, but I get it, man. It's Charlie. God damn it. No, yeah, I mean, but at the same time, there's so many options, and it's kind of just it allows, the parties that kind of book anybody is still gonna be a fun party for like just people who want to party.
Yeah,
which is like fine, it's cool. But the lines do get mixed when it comes to people who take it serious.
Yeah,
God damn it.
It's a puppy.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it.
Shit. But yeah, I don't know, man. When it comes to like better parties out here, I don't know if we know how to do that properly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you said, there's parties that really know what they're doing, and it's cool, but it's far in between.
I just think it just costs so much money.
That too. To
do it correctly, and people don't really. You're not getting your return to do it the perfect way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and usually you're breaking even. Yeah, because my friend that I live with, Jesus, he goes by Jesse. Have you heard of wait, what is their partner?
Sensory Signal?
Sensory Signal. God damn. I'm gonna have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, that's Capes and his whole team.
Yeah, see, yeah. So it is Capes. He's the second half. It's Capes and Jesse or Jesus, who lives with me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Capes, he's definitely like the more go outer. Like he definitely shows face. He's everywhere.
Yeah,
like, he's working it. Jesus though, Jeebus, he's more of like likes to be home.
Yeah.
Chill, work on his music, doing things.
Yeah.
And he tells me too. He's like, Capes will be out. Like he's, like
it's good to have both though.
Yeah, like he. I don't think they're gonna do some parties anytime soon. Right now, maybe.
Yeah, I actually went to. This is actually such like a sick experience for me. I went to their first. This is the first one of their parties I ever went to.
Yeah.
This is like such an LA day. We went to I think it was Huff, had some like skate thing in downtown LA. They had, I don't even know who the fuck the DJs were, but
is that Spencer? Is that Spence?
What's up?
My homie. Oh shit.
Did it spill?
I think so, a little bit. Yeah.
How's it going, man?
This is
Ian. Nice to meet you.
We're just doing the podcast.
Yeah. We're just chatting.
Have a seat or wherever. Oh, I can't hear my. Oh, maybe I can. What was I saying right now? Charlie.
We were talking. I was talking about the Sensory Signal party.
Oh yeah. That was one of your first parties out here. Oh
no,
yeah, you were telling your
this
story.
was the first party of theirs that I went to, but we went to this Huff thing before, and it was it was funny to be at because I've never really gone to like LA stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was that same just like cool guy mentality. Like all these skaters just like didn't want to be like, I don't know. It just, from the outside looking in, it just looked really funny to me. And all the people that we were with were like, dude, these guys
like
are
they
like,
weren't dancing. I mean, skaters do that though.
Yeah. Like skating is just like a very, you have to be like Mr. Cool Guy, you know?
Kinda. I mean, I grew up skating.
Yeah.
Like, that was supposed to be
that's
my
how they all
first
are.
love.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like the guy who's sitting there is like, oh, that guy probably rips it. But he's probably just ass.
Yeah.
He just wears ass footwear.
Yeah. But we went there, and then they were like, oh, we should go to this party. Ian, you know Ian Zunick?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been hanging with Capes a lot. He's like, oh, my buddy Capes is having a party. So we went, and that venue that they were doing the parties at is crazy. Has like the speakers hanging from the ceiling. That's the one I was talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's that spot. Have you?
I'm sure I was there. I've gone to most of the parties they do because they're one of my favorites.
This was, I forget her name. It's a girl DJ, black girl. Do you remember who that was? I forget her name. I'm drawing a blank.
I don't remember either.
But we just went, and I just had no idea what I was walking into.
Yeah.
And the venue looks insane. It's like inside this, like, it almost looks like an apartment, like, little, like, complex looking thing. And you walk in, and it's fully built out with a sound system, like a bar, upstairs little lounge area. Like, it was like super underground feeling.
It was a loft kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
the loft.
Yeah, I don't know the guy who owns the place, but he lives there.
Yeah.
And he uses it for parties.
Right,
Right,
you on that.
God damn.
He picked the fucking loudest toy to play with.
He's such an asshole.
Play with this.
No, yeah, okay. I was trying to remember what venue, but yeah, they use that venue the most. That one's cool. It gets hot as ass in there.
Yeah, it does.
Not even good ass either.
But my point was that we just went to this party, and she was just like crushing for. I think she played like 2 or 3 hours. I was like, damn, like I've never heard of both of the DJs that played. I'm like, damn, like the level of DJing when you go to these just kind of more intimate, very curated parties. There's a big difference compared to a lot of the LA just like after parties.
Yeah, that's something I appreciate about when they were doing the Sensory Signal. Was like they would bring like
good, proper
really good
DJs.
Artists. Yeah, my favorite one they did was when they partnered with 6 a.m. Work. Yeah, 6 a.m. too. I'm pretty sure. That party was fucking crazy sick, and it was dark as fuck. That's what I love. Like when you can't see anyone near you.
Yeah.
And the music's good, and it's just like these like just flashing white lights, like no lasers. They didn't have any lasers. Like it was sick.
Yeah, because all they had is those like I think it's just those light bars, and they had them just like kind of just like
that the guy who lives there. That's all like his art installation.
Yeah,
and he does that for them. But yeah, no, that was that was last year? No, or the year before that.
This was like 6 months ago, 8 months ago.
Damn.
Yeah, I forget when this was. But yeah, like that type of stuff is very cool to like go experience. Because the underground stuff, I think that's why it has such a... People like going to it because it feels... it feels super illegal. But it's just like an experience, you know?
Yeah.
Like I like going to stuff that I don't know what to expect. Like when you go to a festival for the first time. When you go the second time, you're like, it's not the same.
True. You chase that high for like 3 years.
Yeah.
It's usually the case when someone goes to a festival.
Yeah.
Gotta go again.
But when did you make the bridge to producing from just DJing?
Good question, by the way. Did you research? Just kidding.
To be fair, I did zero research before this.
That's cool. All right, so I was before making tracks, I was making bootlegs, which before bootlegs used to be you get the vocals from one track, like a Calvin Harris track, and you put it on top of a track with no vocals.
Yeah,
could be any track. That was bootlegs. Bootlegging was like big, like Mac J was like really big on. Do you know that artist?
Yeah, he's the one that has that Cypress Hill remix.
No idea. But before he was like Mac J, the producer, he was really big on putting out bootlegs and mashups.
Yeah.
And the only reason I know that is because in 2011 is when I made the switch to music production. Because I was DJing so much, practicing it at least. And then I had this production software called Cakewalk. Just downloaded it off.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's fucking Mickey Mouse. I didn't know what it was, honestly.
Even more than GarageBand?
Nah.
Was this on Windows?
Yeah, it was a Windows app.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Cakewalk. You know what? That does kind of sound familiar.
Yeah, it was all I needed to do was to drag 2 tracks in there and print it out, which was the vocal and the track, and then print it out as 1 track. So that's the basic I knew of it, and I made a couple of cool bootlegs. It was cool. But eventually it was like, this isn't me. This is just these, I'm doing collage work, with people's music.
Yeah.
And it's, I wanted to like start from the ground up. So one day I just saved up money and bought Logic, a laptop, like a 64 key MIDI board, which I didn't need.
No.
And a fucking machine beat pad, which I didn't need. And I was like, all right, let's do this. And I sat on my chair for like 30 minutes.
64 keys. Outrageous.
I was like, all right, let's do this.
Just no piano experience.
And I opened Logic, and it was like Neo looking into the Matrix. It's just like, what? And I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know anything. All the words don't make sense. The lingo, like, it was not a walk in the park.
What year was this?
2011.
So was there any YouTube tutorials back
Nah,
then?
like YouTube was still, well, that's the thing too. I didn't know any of the lingo, so I couldn't type in how do you
I guess
anything.
That's true. You don't even know.
I was like,
know.
I was like, fuck. So I was just kind of like winging it, just raw dogging it, occasionally trying to make beats. And then I met someone who was way better than me at the time, and kind of took me in for 6 months and taught me a ton. And I got pretty good. Nah, I didn't. I just got good recently, actually. But yeah, everything he taught me was like a good foundation. Then I ended up going to audio engineering school because I had like a 24-year-old crisis, and went to audio engineering school because I was like, shit, I should go to college.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to go to college, I might as well be in debt for something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So I went to LA recording school, and Scamalicious, don't go. Unless it's a free ride. Unless it's a free ride, go to school for music.
Yeah.
But if you got to pay like
that's what everyone
more
says.
than $5,000, yeah. If you're paying more than $5,000, unless it's like an amazing fucking, and you're for sure guaranteed to make money, yeah, don't do it. But I met a lot of great people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's things I learned. Don't get me wrong. There's things I learned. I met some cool people even during the time I wasn't. There's a lot of cool people I met. I would have only met if I was going to school, even though they weren't at the school.
Yeah.
I just happened to be in that area a lot in Hollywood. But yeah, I started music production, and he taught me a lot. And then after that, I was practicing a lot on my own, because I felt like a lot of what audio engineering school didn't teach me was what I wanted to learn, was more music production and music I want to make. But that wasn't really a huge thing yet.
Was it all on Pro Tools?
Most of it was Pro Tools. They also gave me Logic 10, which is the copy I still have. I'm writing that bitch to the ground.
So you're not on Ableton?
No.
Damn.
No, not yet. I just bought Logic, and I just stuck with it because it's what I know.
Yeah. It's all the same.
And I know Ableton kills it for production, but I kill it in Logic. I just know it, and it kind of is daunting to me to have to like buy fucking Ableton.
Yeah, I actually just looked.
It's like $30,000.
It's $750 for Ableton Suite.
That's on a good day.
Yeah, and then I'm on 11. They're on 12 now. I need to upgrade,
Dude, but, I upgrade every like 2-3 years maybe because I forget.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It has like extra tools, but it's like a lot of the shit you're never gonna use.
True. On Ableton?
Yeah, like you will use it, but you can make good music without Ableton 12. You know,
Yeah.
Like you don't need.
True, but it's cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty cool though. Yeah, no, that like I said, man, it takes a long time to really understand. Oh, I don't really need a lot. It took me a long time. Even though I understood people would tell me that, and I'd watch videos, and they're like, you don't need all this shit. But it's not until you actually start understanding
the why
you're using a compressor, why you're using the EQ.
Yeah.
Then you're realizing like, oh wow, I didn't really need to spend all these hundreds of dollars on things. I never did, but there's still some shit I would buy because it was cool. Yeah, dude, it's a never-ending process learning music, which is cool. The cool part is I'm always feel like I'm learning, which is great.
Yeah.
And I'm always humbled, and I'm like, damn, I'm sick. And then I get started a new track, and I'm like, I fucking suck. Actually, the last track was a fluke. And it's just that. It's just that over and over again. The last track I made was a fluke. That it was good, and that's it. Like I'm out. And then I do that for a few days, and then I land on something that I do like. But I don't just drag and drop loops. Maybe if I'm trying to like start
an idea going,
yeah. Sure, loops, and then I'll rewrite. But I rewrite my tracks pretty consistently. Like it's a part of the process is rewriting.
Yeah,
I rewrite everything, or I rewrite it 3 times. And then the best parts of each 3, I put them together to make one. And I do that with everything. Chords, drum patterns. And then eventually I realized I should do this with entire tracks.
Yeah, like the rule of 3.
Yeah. And yeah, dude, it's been a long process. It's been tiring, but I've been doing it for this long.
You know what it kind of, like, I feel like this is such a good analogy. Making music is basically like fishing, you know? You could sit for 3 days and not catch anything.
Yeah.
And some days you'll catch a massive fish. And then the next day you're like, why can't I catch a massive fish?
Yeah.
I was just in the same fishing pond that I was just in.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of reminds me of that because some days you're like, dude, why is this not working? And you just put 5 hours into this project and I'll just delete the whole thing. I'm like, dude, this is whack.
Yeah. It builds character.
It really does.
It does. And it's depressing. It gets depressing.
Yeah,
if
it gets dark.
If you're not making something that you kind of fuck with in like a day or two, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, I should just quit.
I open up like my job searching apps after that. I'm like, fuck, I need to get another job.
Yeah.
I need to sell my body. I need to be sexier.
Yeah.
But then I'll make something cool, and I'm like, nah, I'll give it another year.
Yeah, you're always chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah. But this is why I'm very big on something that I'm really big on that I also want to make more content on about is how to approach and get around obstacles as an artist, because that's something I'm really big on. I caught on to it pretty early because I'm sure most, if not all artists, if not anybody, goes through this, is when you start something that you're passionate about, there's going to be a moment in time where you don't know how to excel. And it's like, that's the make it or break it for you. And usually most people are like, I suck. I can't do it.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's something that's probably easy to solve, but you just didn't know how to.
Yeah.
And there was a moment in time when I was like pretty depressed and I wasn't working on anything for 6 months. And then I had gotten out of a relationship. I moved out, started school, and it was my birthday all in like within a week span.
Yeah.
And then after that, after I had moved out of my ex's house at the time, this was 2014, and I just jump-started like music again, and I was like, I'm not stopping. And thankfully so, I had met people who got me better at music, and it kept me going.
Yeah.
And I haven't stopped since. There's probably, I haven't taken it like more than a week off music, and that's only because maybe I was like taking vacation somewhere.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, real quick is, approaching music or art, like there's certain ways to get around it to keep you consistent. Because I haven't, like, there's days where I'm like, fuck, I suck, but I understand, and I know how to process that and how to like move forward, and how to get out of that rut is just, you know, like we were saying, if you want to create ideas, you know, use loops and shit. And yeah, I don't know, I really enjoy, because there's a lot of people who are new at producing and they're just like, I don't know how to do this, or like, do you ever get like mind block? You know, how do you get out of a loop? And I'm just like, easy. This is how you do it. And then I'll explain to them, like, keep trying this. And then I enjoy going to friends' houses and explaining my way of doing things.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I never thought of it like that. That actually makes way more sense, and it relieving. And I don't have to think about it too much. I can talk about this all day, but I'm kind of like surface leveling it right now.
Yeah.
But I think like the biggest thing would be like that moment of like you were saying, like or no, I said it, sorry, is when you take so much time off of music and it's kind of the make it or break it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have friends who are kind of like, I haven't been working on music, and then I'll kind of like ask them questions to kind of figure out why.
You're like a music producer, therapist.
Like life therapist, yeah.
Life coach.
But it's because I understand where they're coming from, because I've been there. Because I work on music at least 8 hours a day now, but it wasn't always like that. It used to be an hour maybe. It's because the only reason I'm doing it so much nowadays is because I know so much now.
Yeah.
And there's so much. Music takes a long time to make. In a day, like even if I'm making tracks or one track, it takes all day. You know, it could take you 6 hours, 8 hours.
8 hours a day?
So yeah, on my off days, I'll go to the gym. I wake up at like 10:30, which is 4 days out of the week. I work 3 days right now.
Yeah.
Part-time. And yeah, on my off days, I wake up, go to the gym, get my brain up, come home and eat, and then I work on music from like 2 to like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Have you always been like that? Like, kind of enjoy teaching people?
No. This is just only something I realized like in my mid 30s now, like a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's because I developed it like my workflow into, because this is how I wanted. I didn't know it. I mean, it's just consistency.
Yeah.
Like me doing it the way I do it made me realize, oh yeah, consistency. Charlie, what was I gonna say? Yeah, before it used to just be 30 minutes to an hour. But you have to kind of just, if you really want to make music your thing, you have to make it a part of your life somehow.
Yeah.
Like the gym, I tell people.
Yeah.
Because people, that's a big thing too, is, God damn it. I tell people, think of it like the gym. Think of that mentality that people have. Like they don't go to the gym because they have to. They just kind of make it part of their life until once you do it for so long, you start to realize that you have to do it now. Your body just gets up and go, like with the gym. Yeah. So there's, after like 2 or 3 months of going consistently, you don't get that, oh, I have to go now. Your body just gets up and goes. But I conditioned myself for that for music production. So even on my sad days or days I don't want to work on music, my body just goes.
Yeah.
And then I create something that I'm kind of fucking with. And then my body's like, oh, or my brain's like, oh, this is cool. Now I'm having fun. So I'm in pilot mode first until I find the fun. And then I engage like mentally. God damn it. Yeah, sorry, I can keep going on for that.
No. What was I going to say? Yeah, because that could be kind of part of your niche for like content.
I've thought about that too. And again, I'm just like, I only get these ideas when I'm walking to the gym. I'm like, shit, I know what I can talk about right now. And
you just got to write them down.
I know. I do. I'll write them down and I do the prep, but I don't pull the trigger because I'm just like, I'd rather work on music right now. Yeah. It's hard for me to pull out content. Of it. Yeah. But I promise I'll do it, guys. You'll see me. You'll get to know who I am.
Yeah, it is really like daunting at first.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I always say it's just, you're almost learning another language.
This is true. When producers talk and it's like, whoa, did you get the new FabFilter 8 version 6? And then the girls, all the huzz is like, what? No, but it is though. It is like its own language when you really talk anything.
Have you thought about, I guess, like doing music production lessons with people, like making that part of like your income?
Yeah, actually I have a friend, shout out Soul. His name's Soul, is a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
Just hung out with him last night too. He has a music academy. He mentors. He has a small team, really good mentors. He teaches music production. Then he has a friend who teaches solely engineering. Amazing engineer. And he has another teammate. She teaches, I think, singing and music.
Like songwriting.
Songwriting. Yeah. Her name's Heather. She's dope. She sang for Porter Robinson, one of his biggest songs. I forgot. She goes by, I forgot her superhero name. Sorry, Heather. She's cool though. Anyway, my friend Soul, yeah, he hits me up. We talk all the time. We check in. He lives on the other side of the freeway. But his music academy is in North Hollywood. And
what's it called?
It's called Symmetry Academy. So if you're interested in, anyone watching, want to get into music production, but you want like people who care about your growth, and Soul is heavily embedded in the industry. Like he knows, we have a lot of mutual friends, but he helps his students with getting footage because he also has cameras and shit like that. And like last night at the Framework event, our friend Alex, he recorded for the whole night and photography, video, everything. So he helps like really push the students. Of course, they have to do it on their own too.
Yeah.
God, why do you relax? But no, he eventually wants me a part of his team to mentor. And he keeps telling me, you gotta get on Ableton, man. You gotta get on it. And I'm like, I know, but
I totally forgot that.
$800 that it's cock blocking.
Yeah, right, can you do payments on Ableton?
I'm sure you could. Just Klarna it, $5 a month for 20 years.
Yeah, for 20 years. 20-year loan.
You could do it. You could do it.
20-year loan just
if you can Ableton. If you can Klarna Club Soda 6-pack on Amazon, I'm sure you can fucking Klarna anything.
That should not be fucking legal, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, we've talked about it. He's cool. Like, I'll eventually work for him someday.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like people would not want me to, because I'm still barely coming up.
Yeah.
I don't put myself out there yet. That's something I'd probably put down the line after making so much content. People can see like, okay,
yeah,
like he not only has like some good taste, but his music's pretty good. Then I'll be like, if anyone's interested in music production.
And I think you have to like be at a certain level, obviously, but when you were saying it's kind of like the gym,
yeah,
I think you also don't realize how much people don't know. Because I used to be super into fitness, and I used to do a little bit of coaching. And the like everyday person like doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
So you teaching them these things is going to get them at like a higher level. Like these super high level coaches for music production, they're on like a whole different stratosphere, I guess.
Yeah.
But 90% of the people looking for, I guess, music production help don't really need that like super, super high level production knowledge, It's just small things you can fix here and there. It's not so like all encompassing and like this huge, like you don't have to be producing like Skrillex to be able to teach people.
Yeah, that's something that's with me too. It's like I'm a nerd about it. I fucking and you can ask if Jeebus comes home before you leave, but Like I am straight to my computer, and I'm like so science about it.
Yeah.
And it's because I want my music to sonically sound good.
Dude, I'm the same
I'm
way.
big on writing, on how to write the song, and sonically how to write it.
How it
and
sounds.
That's something I feel like a lot of producers haven't really caught on to yet, which is understandable because a lot of the new producers are like from COVID. I get it.
Shout out.
Yeah,
It's me.
it happens. But eventually, you're gonna be like this shit. Other professional songs sound not only louder but clearer. How does this texture? How do they do that? Like I've spent so many years trying to understand a lot of this on my own, and I'm finally getting to that point, which was like literally early last year. I was starting to really realize, like, oh, like I think I'm there now. Like epiphany hit me.
Yeah.
I only know that because the first time I had an epiphany when I got into music production, when I knew this was it, is when I was trying to remix Calvin Harris's Flashback song, and I found out how to do a cutoff filter, how to automate that.
Gas, dude.
And that was like
fire.
That was it. That was like my G spot. I was like, this is it. Like music, my life. And yeah, it was just like last year I was like, oh shit, like I'm kind of G.
Yeah. Yeah. I I think I'm kind of the same way. I like teaching people just basic stuff. Like I don't know. I'm not at like a super high level, but even just the basic knowledge that I know. Getting people out of, like you were saying, just roadblocks is very satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
To me. Because when you're in it, you're like, dude, I cannot figure out how to do this. And when you have someone telling you how to do something, it just makes... It's almost like a therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's especially...
You have someone to talk you off the ledge.
Yeah, and you know what it is, too, with making tracks, or most things, it's mental. Because, like, it's of course, whatever you're trying to do is simple, but because you can't do it, is making you so fucking upset. And I get it. I've been there. But there was just always something. It's like, I got to figure it out. Like, how is this guy who just started producing 2 days ago making tracks like this? And I was like, there's something. And I'm not saying ghost producers, because there's some people who would get music production like it's the back of their hand. It's like, fuck, how are you so good already? And it's like, if they can do it, like there's something I'm doing wrong. Like, and they usually, a lot of the good producers who blow up too, they, fortunately, a lot of people do have other people telling them like, oh yeah, this is how you do it,
Yeah, and they also just pay someone to mix and master.
That's
their
a
tracks.
huge thing too. I totally understand that, but
because that's fucking 50% of producing,
Yeah, but I also want to learn it.
Yeah,
and I've learned the majority of it. I've learned, and I understand now how to sonically get. But now it's just so much more of learning more of the songwriting. The songwriting part is probably not the biggest struggle, but it's something that I'm trying to keep fresh all the time. I'm not trying to rewrite the same, different sounds, same, build up, drop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to because back in the day, what I feel like a lot of producing is missing now. Then don't get me wrong, there's still artists that do this, but they jam rather than just
produced
sit there.
by feel instead of by visual.
And then that's how a lot of old school house music was made, was more on feel, just running a loop, play chords. And so I do that. That's another thing too, is jam on your own. I do this too to get myself out of ruts that I learned early on. Was if you have a MIDI keyboard and you really like the sound of like a Lush pad, but you don't want to just use that sample straight up, put the sample in your DAW and jam with it, make it the same key, maybe make something similar, but it's not that sound.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with drum patterns. Like, I like to jam. I'll make a pattern, whatever, I'll jam with it on my own, and that gets me out of a rut. Because at first it feels like you're trying, but then you kind of get lost into it, and then you realize, oh yeah, I'm making music now. Yeah, so
I think it's also because everything is so DAW focused now that the reason why all that music has feel and you're jamming, like you're saying, is because it was all on analog back then. So I think that's also why I think some bigger producers their sound is so imperfectly perfect, you know? Because they're using analog gear to make sections of their tracks. Like, you know Brunello?
No. Brunello?
Yeah, Brunello.
I don't think so.
You for sure have heard some of his
Probably.
stuff. He's kind of been blowing up. I talk about him all the time, but he uses a lot of analog gear, so it's
gonna have some quirks.
Yeah, it's very I don't know, imperfect sounding.
Yeah.
And doesn't sound so loop like focused. You know?
I can hear it too, especially Splice. I can kind of like right off the bat tell if like something, because I was using Splice for like 5 years, maybe 6 years, but then I stopped using it because I was it's too much for the human mind. Don't get me wrong, it's great. Shout out Kashmir. He's the one inventor. He's the one who brought it.
He's the one that started Splice?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think so. Yeah. Guy's a genius, by the way.
Yeah, he's when you're saying how are these people getting so good at production, it's like anything, a sport. Some people just have raw learning ability. They know how to learn things very quickly. Yeah,
which is cool because I wish I could do that. Are you biting things? Will you stop? Go home. No, yeah, dude. It's like, damn, like I wish I would just, my frontal lobe was, is he doing?
Yeah, he's chewing on that thing.
God. He wants to die.
For those of you on audio only, there's a wiener dog on the loose.
Oh, see?
Yeah, see, chill right there. You're good right there.
But no, I was just saying, I stopped using Splice mainly because it's too much. Yeah, there was just too much. I was like, damn, there's too much to choose from. I really wanted to limit myself.
Yeah.
So, so I stopped using Splice like a year ago. I only bought like a couple loop packs here and there, but they're like old school, like house samples, and I just stick with that, and it keeps your sound consistent. So you're always sounding like, oh, okay, yeah. After like 3, 4, maybe 5 tracks, people start to understand your sound. The same way with DJing. I don't start to understand what a DJ is saying until he's about 20, 35 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
But with an hour set, you can only get so much.
So you think it's just you get paralyzed by the options?
Not anymore. Now I know what I would want. But it's now that I know what to do and how to make tracks, I understand it's a waste of money for me to have Splice. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it
you still using it?
I still use it. I use it a lot just for drum.
Yeah.
Like some drum loops. I'll use it for vocals, but I really try and like dig into like these most random sample vocal packs.
Yeah.
Because I'll listen to a song, and if it has a Splice vocal sample, I just don't listen to it. Like, I'm like, this is whack.
That's how I am, man. And some of my favorite producers have used Splice, and I'm like, damn, you just straight up just used it.
Yeah. But I think it's useful for just kind of individual samples, like ear candy kind of stuff.
It's really good with that stuff and like cool sound design sounds too for like dubstep and all that. But if you want better sample sounds for like vocals, I'll give you them. I have a bunch.
Yeah.
Like I sample from movies, video games, old school music. Like sampling is my biggest thing that I really have a fun time with. But also I'm always like, I need the fresh samples, but I have a fucking ton of vocal samples that I go through, but I can never find something. But then I'll be like, all right, Dick, like you have so much, you'll find something.
Yeah.
And then that's when I'm like, all right, yeah, I am. And then I'll go sample Cisco or something.
Yeah.
Ad libs are my favorite things to sample. I don't like sampling main vocals. I do here and there.
Yeah.
But my main vocals are ad libs that I sample for, like the haha, woo.
Yeah.
Because that shit is just like
fire.
It keeps the bounce of tracks like going.
Yeah.
And it keeps it humanized too, you know.
Yeah. It just depends on how you use the samples, I think.
True. Yeah.
But you definitely start to get into a like I'm not searching for a kick for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I just use the same one.
Yeah, I try to only keep 15.
Depending on what kind of track it is, like have whatever 3 kicks or 5 kicks that you like for a certain style of track, and then just keep reusing those.
Yeah. Yeah. I just downloaded another pack recently too that I have to take time to go through. But I'm the same way. I won't allow myself more than like 3 kicks out that if I download something new.
Yeah.
Because again, yeah, it's not really gonna make a huge difference if I have fucking like 100 kicks.
Yeah, I also think you almost with Splice, it's so overwhelming. I think you're almost better off, depending on if these are good samples that you're getting, obviously. But if you just get 5 good sample packs, and you just keep reusing those ones, it's not as overwhelming. You just have
just download them all and then unsubscribe.
Only this many claps, you know?
Yeah.
You have this many claps, that's all you have to use. So if it doesn't sound good, you have to just use it. You know? If you don't think it sounds good, you have to use it.
I'm the same way with VSTs, synthesizers, equipment, software. Like, you have to really limit yourself. That's the only way to get good and consistent, and to understand how to find your sound is using less. Use one. I have what's that synth that everyone uses? The
Serum.
Serum. I have Serum. I haven't used it in since COVID, because I use it for like risers and like little sprinkly stuff here and there.
Yeah.
But my main synth that I use is a free one called Meat Beats. It's a little yellow thing, and it's sample based. Yeah. And it's all old school samples. I use the fuck out of that. That I use the most. My close second is it's a Yuhi VST. It's a Repro 5 and Repro 1. It's their version of it's a synthesizer. I forgot the name of the synthesizer. Anyway, I use that a lot. And that's about it.
Yeah. I think it does freshen it up when you're getting kind of in a rut. Sometimes it's fun to just go through a new sample pack.
Yeah. I'm the same way, man. It's like Pokemon cards. Like, I'm gonna open it up. But
do you ever go on Reddit for sample packs?
I do. I go on Reddit.
Reddit's a big supply of sample packs.
Yeah, I've found a lot of like old school sample. Like, I'm sure we've seen the same ones. Yeah, I've met a lot of people who be like, "Do you have this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the classic house vocals sample pack on Reddit, right?" Yeah. They're like, "Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that one's been ran through."
Yeah,
but rightfully so. No, yeah. Occasionally, when I feel like it, be like, "All right, I'll put my old sample pack in my hard drive and then allow space for me to like download something new." Yeah, but most of my memory goes to just finding tracks online. That's where all my fucking memory goes.
Just for DJing?
DJing, yeah. I actually forgot to tell you this earlier when it comes to, because we were talking about digging.
Yeah.
Instagram is 85-90% of how I find music.
And no, you did tell me this.
Yeah, and to re-explain too is what I do is I don't follow artists. This again sounds corny, but I follow my sound, and the way that I do that, and I lean into it by looking for record stores, usually in like not in the U.S. unless it's like Chicago like stores.
Yeah.
And they're usually posting like what they're selling like 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just like so much music getting put on you.
And this is old records?
Both. Brand new, old records. Some people post classics only. Some people post both.
Is there new stuff being pressed to vinyl that you're finding?
Oh yeah, dude. This is something too that I'm telling like a lot of locals they're not catching on to, is that the underground is heavy on making vinyl. That's how they make their money. It's not listens. It's so funny. All right, so I'm gonna explain to you how they do it. You make an EP. You make the best track vinyl only, and all the other tracks MP3. Or if they need that MP3, you make the EP available on Bandcamp, and you make the one dope track that everyone wants only available if you buy the whole EP on MP3 or Wave. You know, you can't just have that one. You have to you know. So there's ways to get around it, or not get around it, but there's a ways. You know, the artists are aware, like, you know, this is the banger. If you want it, you at least have to buy the whole thing, you know. But they allow all the other tracks you can buy individually, but you can't buy the track. So, but I mean, I don't mind that. I'll buy the whole thing. Like, I support artists. I'll hit up artists. Some of my favorite tracks are under 1,000 plays, and I'll go and find them, and I'll hit them up, be like, yo, your track that you made that like. It might be vinyl only, but they also sell it. And be like, yo, I've been rinsing your track, and they'll be like, dude, thank you. Like, that's sick to hear. Like in America that it's going off. And be like, yeah, in LA it's getting played a lot. There's a lot of tracks I find like that are from no one, and it's like sick. But it's because I've created my Instagram. I've taught it how to show me that music. Yeah, and it's by record stores. And yeah, it's cool too. And like, I'll reach out to the record stores or even selectors, people who are DJs, and they just post the music, just post. And I like talking to those guys. Yeah. And they'll like DM me and send me like playlists and shit. It's cool.
Yeah. Finding stuff on Bandcamp, I like finding those that it's not on Beatport. It's those ones I know that nobody else is going to be playing. Yeah. You know? Yeah. I love just finding stuff that nobody else has.
And I don't mean to do it, but I've understood how to like stay in that niche of like tracks that are just not getting played. Yeah. And the only time you'll hear something like that maybe is like, I honestly don't even know. Maybe Certified Groovers. When I go to their parties, the DJs will surprise me. I'm like, oh shit, like they're playing. Yeah. You know, they're playing good shit.
Yeah, because that's what it's kind of already become almost is since now everyone makes music, instead of finding music, everyone just plays unreleased stuff. And that's like the allure to going to see a DJ that makes music, is because they're playing stuff that's not on Beatport.
Which is understandable. It's still
because that's also their way to separate themselves.
Yeah, and people, I've experienced this before. Where I remember a guy told me, he was like, "Yo, I just DJ and I played nothing but unreleased," and I was like, "I don't know who you are." And then he was like, and I was like, "See," I was like, "That I get," and I told him, I was like, "That's dope," but you need to understand that if you're playing unreleases, they have to be dope, and. And I wasn't being an asshole, but I was like trying to teach him like that's cool. I can't even do that right now. Yeah, it's because I'm so hard on myself. But for him to even do that, like I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like you did that. I won't even do that. I'm a fucking pussy. But at the same time, like you have to realize you have to be strategic about it. You know, a lot of the big DJs are doing ID because they know like those tracks are sought out, and then they like Stussy won't release a track for like a year. And everyone wants that track, but he'll release it once it's rinsed. Yeah. Once he's like done with it. Yeah. Then they're like, all right, now we make the money off of it. And then
once he's done with it,
everyone picks up the scraps, and then the DJ is already on to the next thing, like four seasons away. It's always been like that, and I learned that too, just by paying attention. To be honest.
Yeah, but also he's giving it to other DJs, you know.
Yeah, but that's how you do it, and especially now, how to get your track around is just by giving it to DJs. So that's why I'm always like giving my Google Drive links to people, like play it. If it works with you, cool, great. You know, I have like one link I give people, and I always tell them like it's not just those 5 songs. Like I'm consistently putting stuff in the drive.
Yeah.
So check in from once in a while. So, but there's a website too. I forgot the name of it. My homie put me on. And you could like, it's like $20 a month, and you just send your music to all the DJs, the big DJs, and they'll listen to it. Yeah, there you go. That's something I want to jump onto eventually.
You're not on TrackStack?
Not.
I mean, I'm not on TrackStack, but I don't have music to put on TrackStack.
Just go and start conversations. Hey, everyone. I'm just here to watch.
Yeah.
I'll eventually. TrackStack is not yet for me, but down the line, yeah.
I think TrackStack is a useful tool for sure, but I think it's getting kind of oversaturated. I think it will always be the best way to do things is to just meet these people. You know?
Yeah.
Like word of mouth is going to get you way further. Not always, because these certain DJs will play stuff from stuff sent them off TrackStack. But if you're just around kind of the right people and it gets into the right hands, I think that's just more conducive to your songs, I guess, blowing up.
No, yeah, that's...
Like getting other DJs to play your stuff.
Yeah.
Especially the small DJs.
Yeah.
Like the mid-tier small guys, like all of us have to just like work together, you know?
Yeah, but that's also the hard part is finding a team.
Yeah.
Because like not everyone's on the same mentality. And like I was telling you too, like I met that girl last night, and then she showed me her team. I was like, oh, like you have a team. I don't even have a team. Not really. Yeah. Like I have good friends, and we all like working on music together. But that's something I do want to work on more is like, you know, getting like a knit of people and just like people to just like throw ideas off of each other.
Yeah. And I think I have like a camera, like all these, a lot of us before we were DJs were doing other stuff, you know? I think more DJs need to kind of build, like you're saying, a team, but like when you play gigs, someone goes and shoots photos for you, or films content, and you kind of just like do that for each other, you know?
Yeah.
So then you're not like, you don't have to fork out a bunch of money to do this. You kind of just keep doing that, you know?
Yeah, I just got to find those people.
Yeah.
Or like work it out somehow.
Yeah.
But
you got to get the gigs to be able to get photos of them.
That's another thing. I got to get the gigs. I'm playing in Texas next month, though. In Austin. They love me out there.
In Austin?
No. I have friends out there. Shout out Cass.
Is there...
Just a girl.
Is there, like... not to be like... Is there, like, a scene in Austin, Texas for, like, good house music? Keyword.
Good
house music.
Good is very loose out there. They have a scene. The underground is just a little different. They don't have... I'm sure they have illegal parties. For sure. There's like, you know, cornfield party somewhere. But like in the city, it's more like... this is what I experienced. I went last year. I have a homegirl. She lives out there. She DJs. And she was like, yo, you should come through the weekend of South by Southwest. Yeah? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And I'll get us some gigs. And I was like, I'm down. Fuck it. Yeah, like, hell yeah. And yeah, the weekend came last year. I played in Austin first, and then the next morning I played in San Antonio. So they don't have like warehouses. My friend was telling me this. She was like, yeah, we don't really have warehouses to throw parties, but we do have clubs that go on later. They have this one club, I think it was called The Lot. I think it's in downtown Austin. It's like an after hours club.
I think Austin they can go till like 4? Is that a thing?
I don't remember if that was a thing.
I don't know if that's a law.
Everyone's nice over there though. Everyone's really nice. Like everyone talks. and continues talking. Everyone's like, you'll be at the club and talking to the baddies, and they're like, oh, like what kind of food do you like? And I'm like, what?
You're like, yo, what's
like,
happening?
Girls are talking out here. It's cool.
We're in a simulation.
It was great. Like I literally felt you could find a wife in 5 minutes flat.
Yeah.
Tops 20. No, everyone's nice out there. And then I was like, oh yeah, Texas, like.
You know what I think it is though? Is that a lot of, specifically in Austin, a lot of people from there, or a lot of people that live there aren't from there. You know? So they're more willing to go out to try and meet people, I guess.
Yeah, actually, well, everyone I met was either from Austin or Dallas. Everyone was local, but that is also true because Austin is more like left-leaning. Yeah. Like they have the gay district in downtown is like smack middle downtown. Yeah. Like it's like WeHo in downtown. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Like there was 2 guys kissing in the street. Nice. Yeah, this is before I realized there was, like a gay district. Yeah. I was like, wow, like, are they like just friends? Are they friendly Republicans?
Republicans.
No, but really though, that's when I realized I was like, oh, like there's a gay district, and she's like, yeah, we're going to the gay clubs, and she took me to a club. There was like 8 clubs in it. There's like 8 rooms in this club, and it was like 3 stories high. There's like a roof club. There's like the bottom. I don't know. It was like a maze. It was interesting. It was like a Dr. Seuss club. It was cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been a thing with dance music. I feel like the gay cities always have like a good dance music scene.
Yeah, it was cool over there. Like anywhere she took me was like local clubs.
Yeah,
and, like the DJs.
And they know how to party.
Yeah,
they party.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't last in WeHo. Whenever I go to the gay district, I'm out after like 2 hours. Yeah. Like I can party, but I like being home too. Yeah. Like I always tell everyone, I enjoy going out, but I love going home. That's the shit. When it's time to go home, it's like, all right. Yeah. Here we go. Damn. And I come home, and if I'm home early enough, I'll work on music for another 2 hours. Like, it's Saturday, huh? Like after tonight, nah, I'm not working on music tonight. I have to go to certified. Fuck. Yeah. But usually I'll go out around 1:30. It's like, all right, it's about time. Head home.
Get inspired.
Get here by 2. Work for music on an hour. Yeah, and then do it all over again. Sundays are my off days. Yeah. Sundays I usually chill. But honestly, I'll probably just work on music anyway.
Yeah. Depends on the day. If I have like errands to do.
I try to kick back though. I feel like it's kind of. I've recently been realizing this is.
You need a break.
I do need a break because I'm realizing I don't realize I'm doing it. To me, it's just sitting in my room and working on music now. I'm focused. Yeah. But to other people, it could be me being hot or cold. And I'm just like I'm realizing, like it kind of messes up relationships with people.
What do you mean, like hot or cold?
So like friends or dating, like because
people think you're just avoiding them.
Maybe, or maybe it's not even avoiding. I don't try to avoid people unless you're all bad news bears, but. I'm just so in my little bubble right now that I'm just like working on music, and it's like it's not that I'm trying to ignore people or it's like this switch I had. I don't know if it doesn't feel like a switch. It's just like I kind of have to get back to working on my stuff. Yeah, because I prioritize it so much, and this is kind of the cons of me working on music all the fucking time is that I'm starting to lack in effort and like
social stuff. Yeah,
and I've recently been like kind of seeing that, so I'm reconfiguring my brain now.
I think it's fine to do it that for a while, like basically like all of January. That's what I was doing, but it's nice to kind of just get out and get out of the cave, you know? Yeah, and just kind of talk to people and be like a normal person.
Which is what I'm trying to do. Honestly, it's because right now I'm saving to get a car. Yeah. So I'm very choosy on where I go out to. I'm not just like a Zunic. I keep wanting to say Zulrich.
Yeah.
I always tell Jeebus, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Aaron Zulrich. He's like, it's Zunic. It's Zunic. Yeah, that guy. That's Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
He's our Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I saying? I lost track.
Sitting in the studio.
Oh yeah,
hours.
Doing it too much.
Yeah.
It's just it's just I've realized too in the 30s, when you're in your 30s, you start really start tuning in. Whatever you're doing, by the time you're like 35, is who you're gonna become
for the rest of your life.
I felt my frontal lobe harden. It was crazy. It
Rock
was
hard.
sick. I was like one day I woke up and I was like, I'm here. I'm in this bitch. And it sucks.
It's good though. Soul searching.
Yeah.
What time are we at? 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, we can wrap this one up.
Okay.
Plug yourself. Where can people?
Oh yeah. I'm Landopolo, DJ
extraordinaire,
producer, connoisseur extraordinaire, everything in between. Also do graphic design.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I only most of the graphics I make on my Instagram. When I'm doing self releases, it's me. When I'm doing like my DJ series, which we actually didn't get to talk about next time.
Yeah.
So I have a DJ series. I do it every 2 months, which is even kind of a lot now, a little bit. Thank God I don't do it every month. I'm constantly always looking for music. I look for music all week, and I save on Instagram. And then on Friday and Saturday or Sunday, I go back and look and buy whatever it is I actually do like. I do that every day, every week, all the time. And I prepare for the following DJ mix, which is called Bad Choices. I'm going to be on episode 8. Don't know how long I'm going to keep going for. I'm just doing it just to do it because it's a way for me to get music out of my system because I'm not playing gigs. And DJing at home doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
But what helps do it for me is making mixes to listen. Originally, it was for mixes for me to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And then I was like, people like my music. I'm going to just make mixes.
Record them.
So that's going to be coming out towards the end of this month. I usually push them towards the end of the month because I'd rather work on music. But it's going to be good. It's Landopolo on all socials, P-Hub included. Look me up.
Fans.
Gigs coming up, I don't know. It's very rare that people hit me up months in advance, but I will be in Austin early March, probably the first week in March, that weekend. We don't have any dates yet, but I usually get hit up to play a gig like the week of, if not like the few days before.
Yeah, I want to do another footwork thing, and I definitely want to have you play.
Yeah, so Footwork, which is OC record store.
Long Beach.
Yeah, Long Beach. Yeah, so whenever you're ready to let me know, I'll be ready for that.
I got you. It'll probably be me, you, and then some sort of headliner.
Cool. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all my friends who live down the street are asking too, like, oh, when are you going to play again? I'll let you know. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. What do they say? Watch this space.
Subscribe. What?
Watch this space.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
It'll be like...
that must be a Long Beach thing.
I think, no, it's like a YouTube thing.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Pay attention to this space or watch this space.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I always say peep the strategy.
Peep the strategy.
Yeah, peep the strategy and bang my line.
Yeah, bang my line's a good one. It's so overly aggressive. People get like caught off guard.
Like, what? What? But yeah, no, right now when I'm not playing shows and I'm not heavily playing shows, I am so far up my ass in music.
Yeah.
Because I want to be good at it.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is why, dude. I knew that, like, I knew we were gonna like connect on music, but it's just funny, like the shit that you're saying. I could relate so much to.
I do the same thing, but when I'm watching TV, this is how I talk to the TV. I'm telling you, man. Like, yeah, I love chilling at home. Like, I showed you around. Like, it's a vibe over here.
Yeah, it is.
And I do plan on throwing another party.
Nice.
Because New Year's Eve was dope on a rainy night too. Like, we had a gazebo going and everything. But I was like, yeah, we need to do a summer one, a proper summer one.
Yeah. I'll bring the CDJs.
Which ones? Oh, your 3000s?
Yeah. I have my whole sound system too.
We'll do 2 stages. We'll do an indoor and an outdoor stage.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to go. This is why we have to end the podcast. I got to go pick up my sound system. Yeah. So.
All right.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up. Thanks for coming on. This is fun.
I wish I had more to say about any gigs coming up, but I'll post more about that for sure. And if anyone
watch this space.
if anyone is curious about a DJ who plays house music, good house music, likes to network, talk music. If you are a music producer just starting or curious about getting better at music and you have questions about it, hit me up. Love talking about that shit. But yeah, I guess
that's it.
Yeah.
That's everything
it's
you
cool,
need
man.
to know.
Thanks again for coming through.
Yeah.
I'm glad you drank the beer.
Yeah,
it was either that or a 6-pack because I didn't sell singles.
He told me before, he was like, hey, what kind of beer do you want? I was like, I'm down with some Coronas. He walks this over. It's the fucking giant, how many ounces is this? 24 ounce.
Yeah, they didn't do 40.
This is the glass tall boy Corona. I just thought it was funny. It's like a clown. A clown. Like a clown party.
I wanted to show appreciation at least. Size matters. I
appreciate that.
So, but yeah, no. Again, appreciate it because I would have had to take the train over there, which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Do you not have a car right now?
No, yeah, which is why I'm saving for one.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You did say that. Yeah. I try to make it as easy as possible on people.
Yeah. That's cool. I would have made the trip anyway.
Yeah.
But just so happened I'm going to 2 shows tonight too, so I know.
Yeah.
And when you offered, I was like, fuck. Usually I would have been down, but then I was like, yeah, I'm down.
And I was already going to be over here anyway. So it's
no, that's cool. It came out through like that.
Yeah. But sounds good. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Next episode, weekly?
These are bi-weekly. Okay. So this will be out not this Monday, but the next Monday.
Cool.
Yeah, bi-weekly.
Sounds good, man.
Yep.
All right, guys.
See you guys later.
Good night.